Hey, good morning, happy Monday. Little dance party in the home office here, in the driveway. Am I sad? Good morning, happy Monday. So you think it's your age the reason why you can't lose weight. You're over 40, maybe you're over 50, maybe you're over 60 and you can't lose weight. You're right, it's your age, but not the reason why you think. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Good morning. What do we got on here? We got a little Soul Cycle radio. Soul Cycle, I guess it's after the cycling studio. They have a radio station on Sirius. It's pretty good. It's upbeat. It's uplifting. You got some music you like to listen to in the morning to get you going. All right, it is Monday, fun day. No, Sunday is supposed to be fun day. No, Monday can be fun day. Good morning to you. Good morning. When you come on here, we're going to claim it, right? We're going to claim it, especially if you really think that your age is the reason why you can't lose weight. I'm here to tell you you're 100% right, but it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not, oh, my metabolism is slowing down. I'm getting older, Mark, and my body is just, I got all the aches and pains and it's my hormones and it's, this and it's that. And I'm so busy. My life is so busy as I'm a little older now. And my body can't do, I can't lose weight like I used to be able to when I'm younger. Yes, to some extent that's true. But that's not the reason really why you're still struggling to lose weight. You're older. Yes, we're all older. I'm going to claim it right now. If you want to claim it, let's do this. You want to own your age? Here's one of the things I know. People don't like, especially women. Sorry, I'm going to have to call you ladies out. Guys don't really tend to care. We put things in boxes. So we tend to say, hey, it's never wrong to ask a man his age, right? But it's always wrong to ask a woman of his age, but I'm going to claim it. Like, probably if you've watched me any period of time, I was born in 72, which makes me 48. I'll be 49 in September. I don't mind. Again, it's part of life. The sooner you can actually own up to your age, the sooner maybe you can move on to the goals that you want to achieve. And if you want to own it right now, let's do it. Let's just own it. It is Monday morning. Don't worry. I'm not having you own up to your weight. No worries. I don't mind owning my weight either. Again, when you start to just accept where you're at, and then if you want to improve. But here at 48, I'm 48 years old. So if you want to own it and claim it, you want to say, hey, Monday, I'm not embarrassed that I'm 47. I'm not embarrassed that I'm 59. I'm not embarrassed that I'm 64. Whatever it is, just own it down here. And it's really important that you do, because I want to share with you why it's hard to lose weight. If you've been on a struggle path with your weight over the years, it is Monday. It's another Monday. You're like, oh, here we go again. I don't even have any plans set up. I don't have any goals set up. I didn't food prep. I don't have any workouts set up. I have a gym membership, but I haven't gone. All those things. Don't worry about that right now. Here's the reason why, if you're older, why you're still struggling with losing weight. And it's not that. Well, it is that, kind of. It's more the thoughts that you put in your mind. Oh, I can't do this. In fact, I get a number of people when they first start working with me in my coaching program. If you want to know more about that, just shoot me a message with the word bulletproof. Say, hey, I want to learn more about your coaching program. Because what I've actually done over the years is I've helped men and women get out of their weight loss battle. It truly is a battle. Maybe you're still battling, regardless if you're 45, 55, 65, maybe even 75 and still battling with weight loss. And it's not because you're old, or it's because of what you've fed into your mind. It's the habits that you've actually created over time. The problem is, especially as you get older, I tell people, don't wait. Time is running out. Don't wait any longer. You see, because I get people I talk to that are in their 40s, early 40s, maybe even late 30s, early 40s, and they're like, Mark, I don't want to wait until I'm in my 50s and have to reach out to you when you're maybe in your 70s still doing this. I want to reach out now. I want to actually take care of it now, because I know it's just going to get harder. And it's not because of your age. It's not because of your metabolism. It's not because of your hormones. It's not because you're older and weaker. It's because your habits are even more solidified, right? Like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, it is the truth. When you get older, it gets harder. You're set in your ways, your mindset's set. You believe it's not possible. You're sitting at 55 or 65 saying, Mark, I've struggled for 20, 30 years. And I don't even know what to do anymore. There's just so much information. I've tried everything. Can I still lose weight? Can I still get on a healthy path? The answer is yes. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you keep making the same dumb mistakes over, the reality, it becomes a dumb mistake if you make the same mistakes. A mistake is a mistake. They're actually meant to make. In fact, I've made more than a handful, my share of plenty of mistakes in life, in business, in relationships, in my health, in working out, and in my diet. I've made tons of, in 48 years, in my adult life, actually, whatever you want to call that number period. I got out of the house in college, and I say when I was in college, right, never really went back after that. So I kind of lived on there. So for the majority of my adult life, I made lots of mistakes. But how do you get beyond the mistakes? How do you not continue to making mistakes a habit? You see, the reality is I've discovered, and I know the number of my students, and we've discovered together, is that you keep making the same freaking mistakes over and over again. You keep thinking that a diet, some quick fix, is going to solve 25 years of frustration and weight loss battle. You think that because you haven't been active, or you used to be active in high school, and it's now 30 years later, that you're actually can just flip it on a switch and start working out like you did when you're back in your 20s. That's not how it happens. In fact, you may have even done that a number of times, and that was the bad habit you got into. The habit you decided and chose to not actually learn from your mistakes. Well, it's not your fault, first off. Let me just say that it's not your fault. Now, I'm not making you the victim. Don't victimize this. There's no victims here. You if you look in the mirror, that's what you get. That's what you chose. Essentially, your choices chose what you're looking at in the mirror this morning when you get up. But you have the choice to change, whether you're 55, 65, or 75. The problem is you try to do it on your own, or you try to go back to the habits that used to maybe work in your 20s, or maybe you had a little bit of weight loss success doing that quick fix, doing that starvation diet, doing that keto, doing that HCG, doing those drops, having your doctor put you on cookie diets, whatever it is, right? Again, not to knock. We could go all over. That could be a series of episodes. We can go through all the things that have failed you over the years, and then you've gone back to them. And I know even now people like, oh no, summer's here, beach season's here, it's time to get bathing suit ready. I'm going to go back to what I did before that didn't actually solve the problem. And guess what that becomes? Is a habit. I know people that have made their dieting, so to speak, crash dieting, if you will, whatever you want to do, trying to lose a lot of weight in a short period of time. And they make that a habit. And guess what? That's a downward spiral. You go through this kind of like this merry-go-round where you get on the merry-go-round of dieting, and then guess what? You're going around it and you're going around it, and it flings you off, or you get off of it because you maybe had some success, and then guess what happens? You stop the dieting, you didn't build any habits, and guess what happens to the weight? Can I get an amen? The weight gets put on, and then you get frustrated, and that's in a habit. Getting frustrated with yourself every Monday morning. If you're reluctant to get on the scale every Monday morning because you know what you did in the weekend, guess what? That's another habit. You didn't learn from your mistakes. You didn't realize that you can't out-train a bad diet. You can do 400 workouts in a week, but if you're eating 4,000 more calories than your body is burning, you're still going to put on weight. Sorry to break it to you. Again, that's another habit. So how do you get beyond it? Mark? Okay, so you're telling me that it's my habit. So I'm at 55, I'm at 60. How do you change your habits? Well, here's a no-brainer. If you struggled on your own for 20 years, I know people have been struggling for 40, some even for like their entire lives, up and down. Again, and it breaks my heart to actually hear, for me, the people that have not just struggled for like 10 years or maybe 4 or 5 years, the people that have struggled for 20, 30, 40 years and are still struggling. Like, that breaks my heart to hear the people that are still struggling. But guess what? You made it a habit because you're still trying to do it on your own. How long is it going to take before you realize it's okay to get help? You know what? That's not a weight issue. That's more of a ego and pride issue. That's more of a, well, I know, Mark, I hear this all the time. This is a pride issue. This is the issue below the issue. The issue isn't the weight. The issue isn't losing the weight. The issue isn't getting your body in better shape. The issue is the pride and not accepting the help that you need. Like, here's the pride that I had to face up to, is I was struggling the last year or so. When a business started to boom, and when 3 years into the online space, the second year in, things started to really move pretty quickly and started to grow my team. And then I started to take less care of myself. I was taking okay care of myself, but I was still like probably 70% taking care of my health, exercising regularly, eating more healthy than not. And I was coming to this crossroads where I had to realize, well, I need to get this under control. This is my livelihood. Nobody's going to want to work with me as a coach if I don't take care of this. So I actually had to suck down some pride. I had to actually face the facts that I need help. I needed help. If I wanted to continue being an online coach, I couldn't be an overweight, unhealthy, out of shape online coach. Chances are nobody would work with me and I'd have to find some other kind of job, right? And I love this too much to let that go. So I had to swallow a little bit of pride, so to speak, and get the help that I needed. And it required me making a significant investment. And I have a coach that I work with that helps me. If a fitness coach is being open and transparent here, telling you that it's worthwhile to invest in yourself in something, maybe you are a great. You have a great marriage. And I heard this all the time. People talk about, and we have invested a lot in our marriage in a sense of getting help, being around people and taking courses, things like that. Oh, no, my marriage is good. Yeah, but why not make it better? Why not improve it? Why not try to make it the best that it can actually be? So for those of you that are like, oh yeah, I'm 20, 30 pounds overweight, but life's pretty good. Like, well, why not make it better by getting the weight off and getting yourself in your maximum full potential? Life's too short to not live maximum, like fully put your full potential. I'm not talking runway model. I'm not talking like, have to be a size 0. I'm talking about actually just being comfortable in your own skin. Does that make sense? So here, while the reason you can think of is the problem why you're getting older, it's hard to lose weight, is because you like the snacks and because you're maybe lazy and because your metabolism and because your hormones and you have a low thyroid and you have no time. That's not the reason why. The reason why is you've built up these terrible habits over the years that made it a point for you not to take care of you. You've made a habit out of taking care of everybody else in your life but you. And the hardest thing is to swallow. The hardest pride thing is to swallow is you're running out of, your cup is running dry. In other words, you can't pour from an empty cup. And if you're now in your 50s and 60s and you've been struggling and you're just like, you're at a point in your life, you're at your own crossroads in your life to ask yourself, is this really serving me anymore? Is this serving me continuing to struggle, continuing to do things of like false hopes by doing these heavily marketed products and programs, and my neighbor has this business opportunity, this weight loss shake, this energy drink, this fat burning pill. You can make money at home and lose weight in the process. Like that BS, stop freaking falling for the BS. That goes into that merry-go-round, you jump back on it. And I'll tell you, if you're 50 or 45 or 60 or anything in that range, and you're an adult, when is enough going to be enough to realize those habits are not serving you? The habit of doing quick fix diets is not serving you. It's not. Like, the reality is it's time to make some new changes. It's Monday. Today could be the start. Oh, I'm just going to wait until I can get my life in order. I'm just going to wait until I can get my timing, until I have enough time. I'm going to wait until I can, we have a lot of things going. We're doing this. I can't spend the money on coaching. I can't do that because we're putting a $50,000 renovation on our kitchen, and we're paying $150,000 for our kids' tuition in college, and we're spending money. Those are all good things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking that. But if you can't spend a little money on yourself, you got to sit back and ask yourself, what the hell is your health worth? Like, what are you worth? The crazy thing is when I get people that start on my program, they realize, Mark, holy, and they say, not crap, they say S-H-I-T, they say, holy S-H-I-T, I can't believe how much you're helping me save money now. I didn't realize that there would be this much, not just of a health return on my investment, but as much of a financial return on my investment. Because I'm not spending frivolously on food and quick dinners out. I'm not going out. I'm not drinking as much during the week. That can be costly. All these types of things that are ending up saving you money. And it's good because I want to save you money, because if I'm going to help you live a longer, healthier, more full life, you need to have that money to live that full life. Can I get an amen there? All right. So there's habits that need to be addressed. And sometimes the habit of just getting your pride out of the way could be habit number one. Getting that ego and pride saying, oh no, I got this. I know how to do this. Mark, I hear this all the time. Mark, I know what to eat. When I get somebody on a call with me and they tell me, Mark, I know how to eat healthy. I know how to exercise. I even used to work with a trainer, and I know that I need to eat more vegetables. And I know, Mark, I know what I need to do. And then my answer to you is simple. And I'll just tell you, if you're this person, go freaking do it. Go do it. And they're like, okay. And then my next question is, well, if it's so easy, why haven't you done it? Because guess what? You build habits up. Habits up that you've given up. Habits up that you maybe have gone too hard. Habits that you think, again, the habit of letting your pride get in the way, kind of the issue beneath the issue, so to speak. So as you go into your new week, as you maybe look at the obstacles that are facing in front of you Monday, today's Monday, right? The obstacles that maybe you've been just kind of pushing down, like you've been allowing, just you're stuffing down. No, like alcohol isn't causing me to gain weight, and you're drinking like a fish all week long. Or, oh, well, I can work out an hour and a half a day. One of these days maybe I have to work out 2 hours a day. Maybe that'll maybe push those calories away, and I'll finally lose the weight. I know what to do. I'm just not motivated to do it. I'm just not. Mark, you inspire me. Great. But inspiration and motivation is not even, it's this much of the equation. If it was only as easy as motivation, I would have to find another job, because the reality is it takes way more than motivation, right? If it was only, I'm a motivated guy. Why do I have my own coach? Because I know it takes more than motivation. It needs somebody to say, hey, do this. In fact, I'm going to be sharing with you a video, so be on the lookout later on today. And I hit a weight like that. I did an exercise yesterday, deadlifts. And not for nothing, I pretty much impressed myself with it. And I was excited, and I recorded it because I had to send it to my coach. And I'm going to share it with you later. And it's not for you to be impressed with how much weight it is. It was a goal that I never thought I could ever even reach, let alone reach to this level. And I don't even feel like I'm done. Like, I didn't know, like, I can have this type of potential, even in my business. Why did I hire a business coach? Just to make sure that I can actually make a living. Like, I've had a record year. We're on pace for another record year in my business. It's not for you this is not for me to brag. It's just to share, how was I able to see that kind of potential? I didn't see it. I was like this. And then I got coaching. I literally was like this. Okay, what do I do? How do I online coach? And then guess what? I invested heavily in a business coach who core values lined up, who I believed in, who had a track record of success, who I could trust, not just with my money, with my business, with my livelihood. And guess what? It's been one of the best investments of my life. But here's what. He didn't just tell me what to do. I had to go and freaking do it. I literally had to go and take action. And you can be motivated and inspired. You can have the best coaching and you can have everything dialed in. But if you don't take action, guess what? You're never going to be successful. If you don't take the right action steps with your weight loss and your health, you're never going to lose the weight. It's going to be a battle for the rest of your life until you're 6 feet under. And I hope that's not the case. So anyway, I hope this inspired you, but not just to be inspired or motivated, for you to maybe take some action steps. One of those things can be to actually reach out to me and to send me a message, but please don't do it if you're not serious. If you're not ready right now and you're not serious about actually investing in yourself, investing in your health, and potentially a coach, I don't even know if you're a good fit. We have to get on a call to discover that together. But if you are, I can guarantee you it's going to be life-changing. Not just, oh, help me lose a few pounds. Life-changing. If you want life change, send me a private message. Just say, I want a life change now. Take care. God bless. Happy Monday.